Hi Fernando, how are you doing?
Good evening, Paula.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're going to wait a little bit until the rest is
Okay.
here. So how is everything in Santa? Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, I can hear you. What did
Oh,
you?
no, I was asking you how is everything in Santa Cruz?
In Santa Cruz,
Yeah.
about the restrictions,
And the
the,
weather, I heard is really bad.
the weather is really cold. It's really cold all day. What about there
It's also quite cold.
in all the country, in all South America, I think?
Yeah, probably. Oh well, what can we do?
What did you cook today?
Oh, I can't cook. I usually don't cook. I'm not very good at cooking.
Are you lunch? Are you getting lunch out of your house?
Um, yeah, sometimes I live next to my uncle or my aunt, I mean, and she usually gets food for me.
Mm,
Yeah,
you were invited.
yeah, they just pass me some food. Not always, no, but usually. I can't cook. It's not my thing. I don't like to cook actually. What about you, Gaston? Ah, sorry, Fernando. Um, what did you cook today? Can you hear me? Sorry. Maybe my internet.
I hear you very low, slow.
Oh, let me close some things. Maybe that. I'm gonna try to speak up. It should be better now. I think.
Where are your glasses?
Sorry?
Your glasses, where are?
I don't know. I can't find them. I'm kind of blind.
Hmm?
Yeah, I can't see very good, unfortunately.
Have you lost?
No, I just don't know where is it. I have to get a new one. I actually just broke it the other day,
Hmm.
and it was broke from one side, so I kind of like fix it with some glue, and then I broke the other side,
Oh,
and I need new glasses.
you need a new one.
What's the new one? Oh, like a new one, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely do. What about you? You wear glasses, no? At all time. Hey
Yes.
guys, are you blind like me? Hi Irina, hi Mariana, how are you doing?
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hi Mariana, how are you doing? Okay, guys, start to get ready. Get somewhere where you can take some notes if you want to. Well, this class is going to be quite simple for you to understand because basically we're going to see the same thing. Well, it's the same topic as we've seen, I think, a week ago. However, we're going to try to see to understand a bit better. Okay, guys. So let's wait just a couple of minutes more until the rest are here. Hey, Gaston. How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Okay. You understand that the internet connection is quite bad. Over. Sorry. Like the weather, no? Same thing. Sorry. Okay. Okay, guys, are you there? Are you ready? Should we start? Oh gosh. Okay, maybe Gaston will join us again. Let's see. Okay, he's there. Okay, guys. Hey, Gaston. How are you doing?
Hi, teacher. I am fine. Thank you. And you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking, Gaston. I'm glad you joined us. Okay, we're going to start today's class. So we're going to see this topic that we already see. We're just going to try to understand a bit more because it's a little bit advanced. All right. So let's just take a look to this picture now to recognize the topic. Let's see if you remember. Now we're seeing three characteristics of the same girl. No, she loves doing yoga. She has lots of questions. She gets good grades. Now they're simply characteristics about the person. And we're gonna try to put the ideas together. If you remember, we can use some words that help us to put different ideas together, no? Let's see. Hey, Daniela. Good evening, welcome. Okay, guys. I cannot see anyone. I just see Gaston. I'm not sure if it's my internet, guys, or it's yours. Let me know, please. Sorry in advance if you can see my cats all over. Max. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay, so we have three characteristics of the same girl, no? So she loves doing yoga. She has lots of questions. She gets good grades, no? And we're gonna try to put the ideas together. No, she loves doing yoga, and she gets good grades, and she has lots of questions. Now, if we want to mention something about this person, this girl, and we also want to add a little bit of information, we can use some of these words that you remember. Who, that, depending of what we are talking. In this case, because we're talking about a girl, we can use either who or that, no? So let's see. In this case, now we're talking, I know this girl. No, we know many people, and when we want to talk about someone that we know or we just met, we're usually going to add another piece of information. No, we're not just going to say, oh, I met this girl, or I met this guy, or I met this friend, and that's all. No, we're usually going to add a piece of information. So what is the word that helps us to put both ideas together? No, it could be who, or it could be that in this case. Why? Because we're talking about a person. No, I know the girl, or I know a girl who gets good grades, or I know the girl or a girl that that gets good grades. In both cases, what word is helping me to put both ideas together? Fernando, can you tell us, please? What is the word or words that can help us to put the two ideas together? Can you hear me, Gaston? Sorry, Fernando?
Teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what is the word that in these sentences are helping us to put both ideas together?
The word that is missing there is who.
All right, so we're taking a look to the second sentence. No? We're already seeing one idea and the other idea. In the third sentence, what is the word that is putting both ideas together?
That.
Right. All right. So that is more common than who. All right, just so you know, that is usually more common than who. In this case, we're talking about the description of a person. That's why we can use who, no? But that is usually a bit more common. All right, so let's see the explanation a little bit so you guys remember. Okay, it's a review expansion because we're going to see, some new characteristics besides this new content. Okay, so these relative clauses, the use of these certain words that help us to put different ideas together, are either it could be either who. In this case, we're using who because we're talking about a person. Is Talia Santos? We have a question, because we can also use this in questions, not just in regular sentences, affirmative or negative. Is Talia Santos the reporter who broke the storm? Oh, the story, sorry. Who broke the story? So I'm using who to talk about this person who is a reporter and also who broke the story. And who helped me to put the two ideas together. So that's the adjective clause. All right, the adjective clause, this who is an adjective clause. Just so you know, you don't need to remember all these names. It's just grammar. And this is a response. Now we have a question and then we have a response. Yes, she's the one that I worked with. So to respond this question, who is using who, to talk about two characteristics of the same person, we're using that. Yes, she's the one that I worked with. In this case, we could also use who, or also here, that's the reporter that broke the story. It's independent. Either one help us. The idea it's the same. However, that it's a bit more common. All right. So this is the adjective clause. All right, the use of who in that. All right. So let's continue. Well, and in this case, now we're using that, because we're just simply talking about the work that I work with. All right, because they're mentioning a work, an activity, a job they're using. However, usually that is the more common. All right, guys, can you recognize the topic? We're already seeing it a week ago. Okay, please let me know if you have any questions. Let's continue. Okay, so again, who or that help us for any person. It could either be singular or plural, who always help us. In this case, Talia's the person who did the most to help me, or it has exactly the same meaning. Talia's the person that did the most to help me. The meaning is exactly the same. All right, and whom, if you remember, whom we can also use in this case because we're talking about a person, Talia. But it's very formal. The use of whom, maybe it can be used when we are reading maybe an article, maybe some article in a newspaper or magazine, maybe in a book. It's very formal. Whom is not very common to use either. All right, so these three words can help us to mention or introduce or talk about or put two ideas together by talking about a person. Who, that, and whom. All right, the three help us to talk about a person. And in, the next example, this year, the most, you must heard this acronym before, MVP, the most valuable player, goes to the athlete whom we all admire. In this case, this sounds a little bit more formal. Maybe it's something that we've seen in an article. They're mentioning this award about this player. In this case, it's correct to use whom because it's very formal. Este es un ejemplo que podríamos leer tal vez en una revista, en un reportaje, qué sé yo, Por eso el uso de whom, because it's very formal. However, to regular conversation or informal writing, no, the use of that and who, it's totally fine. All right, whom is just too formal. All right. Any questions there, guys? Hi, Joshua. Welcome. All right. Let's continue. All right. So we can use the relative pronouns, well, that, which, or for a thing, not for things. And so the use of I turned down the job. I'm talking about the job offer, no? I turned down is like no, reject. I reject this job offer. It's a thing. Because it's a thing, we can use either that or which, and the meaning is the same. No, I turned down the job offer that I got at the Newsbeat, or I turned down the job which I got at the Newsbeat. No, in both cases the meaning is exactly the same. We can use either of them when we're talking about things. In this case, what's the thing? Not this job offer. All right. And that is more common than which in informal conversations. All right, guys. Any questions there? All right, good. Let's continue. Then the use of where. We already seen this before when we were playing Kahoot. I wanted to show you guys to understand that there is not just this adjective clause. No, there is also other ones. In this case, where, well, we already know that we use where when we're talking about places, no? The same word, no? Tell us that. But when we're going to mention a place, I can use where. So for example, in this question, is there some place? No, I'm already mentioning a place, no? Is there some place? It's not a thing, it's not a person, no, it's a place. That's why I have to use where. And let's see who's doing this. Hi Adri, how are you doing? Okay. Is there some place where we can go for a few minutes? No, because I'm talking about a place, un lugar. I have to use where. Is there some place where we can go for a few minutes? No. So I'm mentioning two ideas. No, a place, and then we're talking if we can go. No. All right. So for places, we're introducing a new adjective clause, which is where. And the adjective clause where we can go for a few minutes. No, is describing this place. No, because it's referring, can we go to this place or somewhere? No, can we go to this place? So that's with where. That's why we need the where. No, because it's going to put both ideas together. Si usáramos cualquier otro adjective clause, it makes sense, however, it's not correct. Because we're talking about a place, the correct adjective clause is where. It has to be where. All right? Okay. Any questions there? This is a new one, no? This is where. All right, let's continue. Okay, and we use when, no? This is also, I already showed you this in the Kahoot, no? When we are talking about a specific time, no? But we can also use that. So when and that help us to talk about time and a specific time. So for instance, no, if I'm talking about yesterday, or I'm talking 2 hours ago, or I'm talking, I don't know, any time, and any specific time, the correct adjective clause, it will be when. However, I can also use that, no? So for example, it seems like it was just yesterday. I'm mentioning a time, no? In this case, it's just yesterday, no? When you ask me to turn up, not turn up is como elevar, aumentar, turn up the volume. We're using when, not right after the adjective clause, but I can also use that It seems like it was just yesterday that you asked me to turn up the volume. No, either adjective clause help me to put these ideas together. In this case, we are referring to a specific time, and I'm mentioning an action that is talking about that specific time. No, it's like thinking to yourself. No, it seems like it was just yesterday. No, es como recordando, pero they're not exactly referring to yesterday. No, it's like it seems like it. It seems, pareciera, no? It seems like it was just yesterday. No, but even when it's not a specific time, no, they're mentioning, and the second idea they are presenting is referring to this time, no? This yesterday. That could be actually be, I don't know, 2 months ago or a year ago, no? When you asked me to turn down the volume. So obviously both ideas have to be together, have to come, no? Well, I'm referring to a time and then an action in that time. All right, any questions here, guys? This is also a new one, no? The one that we've seen before, which is where, that help us to talk about places, and when, or that helps me to talk about times, no specific times. All right, guys, any questions? Okay, should be kind of clear, no? Because we're just adding some information. Okay, the adjective clause, when you ask me to turn up the volume, no, describes yesterday. So this second clause is referring to this yesterday time. All right, everything clear, guys? All right, great. Then let's see. Okay, and I think this is one of the last slides. In adjective clauses, we often leave out the objective relative pronoun. So it's common to don't mention this relative pronoun, especially when we are having a conversation. No, it's not necessarily that it should be there. No, but obviously the structure of the whole idea it has to remain the same. No, for example, there's something that I need to discuss with you. No, I'm referring to something, and then I'm adding, no, I need to discuss with you about this something, no? And I'm using that to put both ideas together, no? But I can also take this that, no? I don't use that. And the idea is going to have the same meaning, no? There's something I need to discuss with you. In both cases, the meaning is the same, no? But this is very informal. No, usually when we speak, we can do that. All right, it's very, very informal. All right, and also I can do that with when. No, it's hard to find a time when we can talk, and I can also take this adjective clause, no, when, and I can say it. No, it's hard to find a time we can talk. No, I'm just simply taking the adjective clause and the meaning remain the same. However, in both cases, now here I'm referring to a person, here I'm referring to a place, a time, but for places, we cannot take it out. That's the juice bar where I'm referring to this juice bar, not a place, where Nick Crawford liked to go. No, there's the juice bar, and now Nick like to go to this juice bar. No, I cannot take out the adjective clause in this case because it won't make sense anymore. So if I say that's the juice bar Nick Crawford like to go, it's incorrect. I need to use where. All right, we can't leave out where in this example. All right, I think that's the last one, guys. So any questions here? Is there any question, guys? Okay, good. So, sorry. Let me share this reading passage, and Are you going to leave, Gaston?
Yes, teacher, I have to go.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. Thanks for letting me know. Bye,
Okay,
Gaston.
teacher. Thank you so much.
You're
See you
welcome.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Okay. So, guys, we're going to take a look to this reading, and after that, we're going to discuss a little bit to see if we understood what they are talking about. No, basically, they're talking about the family and a little bit of the description about each of them. It's kind of like personality kind of reading passage. Okay. So we're going to try to choose between one of the options. Now, in this case, we're going to see a little bit of whom, no, if applies or no. Let's see if you can try to understand, no, and if we can leave out or it's necessarily to use. No, it means like it doesn't need the adjective. And in the second part, we're going to do a short reading, not try to put both ideas together. We have an idea here. For example, the company makes computers. I work for the company. How can I put both ideas together using the adjective clause? No, the company, no, that I work for makes computers. And what I'm repeating, what I'm talking, the company, company. So what's the object? How should I start? No, the company. No, the company that I work for makes computer. Why that? Because I'm referring to a thing. No, it could also be which. No, but we already know that that is a bit more common. So I choose that. All right, guys. So at the same logic for this sentence, it's going to apply to all of them. Not a company that exists for 15 years. It is named la la. No, same thing. I put both ideas together, and then I have to choose this adjective clause to put both ideas together. Okay, so let's work these on pairs. Let's see. Who is SMT53, guys? I'm not sure if I can. Maybe Joshua, probably. No? Because I cannot see your name. No, sorry, it's not Joshua. Who is it? Adri? Yes, Adri. All right. Okay, guys, let's work on this. Let me run breakout rooms. Like, you know, I'm always going to be going through your rooms. Let me check. Let me change this one person, please. Let me see. All right, looks good, guys. Okay, so please accept the invitation. If I'm not wrong, I already shared it through the chat, but I'm going to, no, I didn't, sorry. I'm sharing it through the chat. Okay, guys, so when we are back, we're going to discuss a little bit of this reading and then check how you did this part. Okay, if you have any questions, please invite me to your room. Please accept the invitation. Okay, guys. Accept the invitation, please. If you cannot see it, please let me know.
Teacher, can you share my group?
You are working with Irina. Can you
But
did you the question?
invitation they don't send me or no.
You cannot see it? All right, let me see. No vas a aceptar nada todavía, te voy a cambiar a otro grupo y luego te voy a volver a poner al tuyo. Ya, pero no aceptes nada si te sale.
Ya,
Ahora sí. Okay.
Ahora sí.
Okay, great. Please accept. Okay, thanks. Hey guys, maybe you can share your screen, Joshua. So when everyone joins us, they can see the correct response.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you very much. All right, great job. It is very, very good. Okay, so hey guys, welcome back everyone. So we're seeing Joshua's score on the screen, which is very impressive, no? So I would like to really quick, let's see, maybe to practice a little bit of pronunciation. Danny, could you read the story for us with the correct options?
Okay, teacher.
Maybe you can zoom in a little bit, Joshua, so she can see better. Thank you very much. Great.
I come from a family which has 8 members. I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers who made a lot of noise in the house when we were growing up. Our house, which is 4 stories high, has 8 bedrooms. The members of my family, who are all interesting, fit nicely into the type A to D categories of personality types. My mother and father, who both like to be with people a great deal, are extroverts. My favorite brother, with whom I still spend a lot of time, is an introvert. My other brother, who is a type A, is a great guy, but always has to be right. My favorite sister, whose fiance is the same age as I am, is a type A. Of my other 2 sisters, the one I am closer to is a type C. I'm less close to the sister who is much older than I am. She's a type D.
Great, excellent, very good. Great job, Danny. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So basically, if you pay attention just a little bit to the reading, it's like a kind of like it seems like a proper presentation. No, it seems like it's for a psychology class. No, because it's describing this type of personalities of their family members. That's why in most of the options, in the majority of them, they choose who or which, because usually that is a bit more informal. No, that's why in this case, because it's like a essay, or a paper, it seems like a homework. It's using that. And in one of the cases, we have whose. If you remember, just to clarify that, whose is possessive. No, it's referring to someone, like something from someone else. No, it's possessive. So that's why the use of whose here. And then most of the options, not all of the options are either who or which is a bit more formal. No? Any questions here, guys, in this part? Please let me know. All right, Joshua, can we go a little bit down? Can you scroll down? All right, thank you very much. Okay, and in this case, Joshua and Daniela's group got all the responses right. So if we were talking with all the groups, and usually if you got wrong the response, it was because of the comma, or the period at the end. So maybe Joshua, can you help us reading some of the sentences from 2 until 5?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you very much.
The company, which is named Excelsior Computer, has existed for 15 years.
Thank you very much. Pay attention to the commas, no? Thank you. Number 3, please.
The building where we do most of our work is located downtown.
Very good. Number 4, please.
The office that I work in has been remodeled.
Excellent. Number 5.
Darren Corgatelli, whose wife is my aunt, is the perfect type A boss.
Yes. So if you pay attention to number 3, 4, they doesn't have this extra addition or information about the person they are talking. That's why it doesn't need a comma, no? It just goes, no? What is union or putting together, it's the word, no? Where in this case, in number 3 or number 4, that, no? In the case of number 2 and number 5, we need this comma to specify, no? The company, which is named Excelsior Computer, has existed for 15 years. So I'm simply adding on information of this company, no? And then I'm talking about the idea, not the main idea that I'm putting together about, or that I'm mentioning about the company. Okay, so any questions, guys? We can scroll a bit down, please, or up, so we can see until number 2. Okay, any questions in these sentences, guys? There, all right, perfect. So in number 5, really quick, we have Darren, comma, whose wife is my aunt, comma, is the perfect type A12. In number 6, same logic. Darren, comma, who I've known since I was a child, comma, is an excellent manager. No, because I'm adding an extra information. That's why I use the comma. 8. No, I joined the company in 1995, and because I'm talking about time when I graduated from college. Number 9, I really admire the personalities of my colleagues, comma, whose advice has been invaluable. And finally, I have to do some telemarketing, comma, which I don't like. All right, any questions, guys? I know it was a bit confusing, but is there any question? Is it clear? Something that... Okay, so let's really quick go to this game. We're going to try to speak. We already write a lot. So we're going to respond this in group. Okay, so please, guys, pay attention. We're going to respond each of us. No, please, these questions. All right, so let's see. Let's go to the beginning. Okay, number 1. Oh, sorry, it's not this. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there. We use which for? Joshua. What do we use which for? Possession, time, things, people, places.
For things.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, it's already marked because I responded first. But we use which for? Things. Great. Number 2. Daniela. We use who for? Possession, time, things, people, places.
For people.
Nice, people. Great job. All right. Mariana. We use whose for possession, time, things, people, places. When do we use whose?
I am a little bit confused about the use, but I think that it's for possession.
Right. Possession. We don't see this. No, we're just using, or we're mentioning it because the word, it looks a little bit like who and whom. Por eso nos podemos confundir, simplemente porque se parecen. No hemos visto esto, pero el uso es simplemente de posesión, ¿no? Whom have something, ¿no? All right, thank you very much, Mariana. Great. Next, Irina. We use where for possession, time, things, people, places.
Places.
Great, very good. Next, Fernando. We use when for what? Possession, time, things, people, places.
Time.
Time, very good. Great job. All right. Adriana. The library, who, which, whose, when, where we study is very small. Which option is correct, Adriana?
When? Or where?
Where? All right, let's see.
Well,
Yes, you're actually right. Where? No, we're talking about a place, but remember we can also use that, no? All right, great. Let's go up again. Daniela, my friend goes to school. Who, which, whose, when, where is near my house?
Um,
What do you think?
Whose?
Whose? All right.
No.
That's the other one. Oh no, it already showed the answer. Okay, was which? Why which? Because it was a place, not a school. All right. Next, Mariana. I used to go to a club. Who, which, whose, when, where? I play volleyball.
Club. I think that it's where.
Where? All right, let's see. Yes, you're actually right because we're talking about a place. All right, next, Irina. Thank you very much, Mariana. That's the boy who, which, whose, when, where. School bag I took by mistake.
That's the boy whose.
All right. Yes, because who's the bag? The bag? Or who the bag belongs to? To the boy. No, because it's his. No, we use whose. No, possession. Next, thank you very much, Irina. Fernando, my brother, who, which, whose, when, where, lives in London, goes to university.
Who?
Right. Cool. Great. Great job. Okay. Next. Adriana. I can't wait for summer. Which, whose, when, where? There is no school.
When?
When? All right. Very good. Same. No, we are talking about no. All right. Great. Joshua. Jurassic Park. Who, which, whose, when, where? I really like. It's a very famous movie.
Which?
Which? All right. Nice. Great. We're referring to a thing. No, in this case, a movie. And oh, everything got moved. All right, Mariana. John, who, which, whose, when, where? Father is the headmaster. Sits next to me.
John. Who? Father is the headmaster.
All right, let's take a look. No, in this case, it was whose. ¿De quién es el papá? De John. John, whose father? No, whose father is the headmaster? Sits next to me. So in this case, we are adding like three ideas. No, John, comma, whose father is the headmaster, comma, sits next to me. No, that's why I need the use of comma, because in this case I have these three ideas in this case. No, and finally, let's see, Irina. This is the girl who, which, whose, when, where. Help me with my bike.
This is the girl who.
All right, let's see. Very good. Yes, because we're talking about a person. No. All right, great. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. So now let's see what can we do. All right, we're going to practice a little bit of speaking. This you're going to do it in couples. Let me share so you can feel a little bit more relaxed. No, I know sometimes talking between or in front of people, it can get a little bit stressful. No, so we're going to continue with the breakout rooms. And simply what we're going to do, now these are some cards. Let me see, did I share it already? Classes, yes. So you just click on the card and you are going to get as in like a beginning of a sentence, no? So we're going to mix. And then we're going to choose. Okay, I like people and I have to complete the idea. Now in this case, you're usually going to use who or that, sorry, who or that. I like people. What can I use? Let's start with an example. Josh, how will you finish this sentence?
I like people who are extrovert.
I like people who People are, people is, no? Pay attention to. Yes, great.
I like people who is extrovert.
Excellent. All right. So, no, we're gonna try just complete the idea. And each of us is going to talk about their own experience. All right. So we're going to do it in couples so you can feel a bit more relaxed doing this exercise. All right, guys. So let me start breakout rooms. Please accept invitation. And I'm going to be checking all the groups to see how you're doing, guys. All right, maybe you can finish this in 5 minutes. And if you have time, we will work on Kahoot. All right, guys, please accept invitation. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, we're 3 minutes late. I'm going to run today's polls. Hi, Joshua, you have your dog on the background.
Yeah,
What's his name? Or her name?
it's Max. He is called Max.
So cute. Alright, guys, you got today's polls. Por favor, lean con atención. Ya tienen asignada la nueva unidad, pueden ir trabajando. Tenemos 4, faltan 2 personas más, por favor, que respondan. Y bueno.
Teacher, no me llegó a mí.
Teacher, a mí no me llegó.
Uy, ¿verdad? Qué raro. Tal vez puede ser de internet. Les voy a escribir por privado para que por favor, les voy a mandar el cuestionario por privado para que le respondan a Melissa, por favor, en mensaje privado. ¿Ya? Es que debe estar registrado cada día. Lamentablemente. Si vuelvo a mandar, se va a borrar lo de los otros estudiantes. Ok, entonces las escribo en privado, Daniela y Adriana. Gracias a todos por su atención. Perdón, me he vuelto a pasar 5 minutos. Palabra que terminamos iría el siguiente clase. Buenas noches.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Guys,
Bye, teacher.
thank you.
Sorry, teacher. What did you say?
Que me he retrasado otra vez. El otro día me retrasé creo que por 10 minutos o algo así.
Bueno,
Y,
no pasa
y la siguiente clase vamos a terminar 10 minutos antes.
No, pero lo dices por la reunión, por lo que estábamos conversando.
No, ahora te digo, o sea, era para todos. Es que el día, I'm not sure. On Monday, I think we finished almost 9:30, I think, or 9:25. And today we're also finishing 9:25. That's why I said, sorry, we're going to finish earlier on Friday.
No, no pasa nada, sí. Sí. Creo que ya nadie hace algo a esta hora.
Yeah, I know.
A ver.
Are you working on YPFB again?
Obviously.
Oh, really?
No, te cuento que estoy en un
Good.
proyecto con IPV. Yeah. In my project.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? What it says? Petroleum services.
A ver.
Nice. Very impressive.
It will be my company.
Oh, really?
Sí.
That's awesome. I'm glad for you.
Sí, a ver, vamos a ver cómo va la situación.
No, I will go. Good. We have to be positive.
Sí, positivos.
Yeah, always.
Sí, pucha, qué frío que estamos aquí bajo cero.
¿Tanto así?
No, sí, no, obviamente no estamos en grados bajo cero, pero la sensación térmica yo creo que está cerca de eso. Está feo.
It's because there is very humid, no?
También la humedad sí afecta bastante. You know of that because Santa Cruz is always with this term. ¿Cómo es? ¿Cómo digo eso?
Weather?
Sensación térmica.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Thermic sensation.
Let me check. You get that information.
Teacher, sorry, mi internet se cortó y me botó de Zoom y luego volví a aparecer.
No, creo que por eso no te ha llegado, Adri. Te voy a mandar ahorita. Le pasó lo mismo a Mariana el otro día. Te voy a pasar la encuesta y lo mismo a Dani. No, perdón, tú. Sí, te voy a
Sí.
te voy a pasar la encuesta, dame un segundito. Y por favor le respondes a Melissa. Porque
Ya,
es que
ya.
como es un tipo de asistencia, digamos, pero debe estar registrado diario.
Está bien. Listo, perdón por interrumpirles.
No,
Gracias,
no,
teacher.
we are practicing English.
Ok. Good night.
Bye. Bye, Adri.
Y ¿cómo era la palabra? Thermic sensation. Ya no, ya quieres descansar, Paulita.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ya, hora de dormir.
All right.
Hasta mañana.
Bye, bye, Fair.
Good night.
Good
See
night.
you tomorrow in our personal call.
Sure.